Good morning, everybody. It is Friday. I really wanted to do like a weekend reading vlog. So I tried to do it last weekend and it didn't really work. I didn't read anything last weekend, so that was kind of a bust. But I had an idea for this weekend. I think what failed about last weekend is I tried to make myself read basically, where in this vlog, I'm going to make it way more chill and I'm going to make this a reading and a writing vlog because this week has sucked really bad because I've been trying to get a job for months and I thought I finally had a job and turns out I didn't. So it's just been a hit to my self-esteem and we're going to try and make myself feel better this weekend by reading and writing and doing productive things. I left them down here. Oh, it fell down 1 second. So I'm just going to share with you 3 books I'm currently reading. Oh, say hello to Hugh. He's over there. I'm just going to share with you 3 books I'm currently reading, and with no pressure to finish them, but just to know if I do read any of them, I can update you. So the first one is, I'm still impossibly reading Chain of Gold. This book is so good that I haven't been reading it, which I know doesn't make sense, but it just, like, whenever I'm feeling a really low, I read it, which is now. So, this will be a good time to finish this up. Chain of Gold is like in the Mortal Instruments series. I feel like I don't want to go into that one because it's just so deep in the series. You had to be there, you know what I mean? So, that's that one. And then I also started last weekend this book, The Lost Namsara, because I hate myself. I'm reading all these other books and I started this audiobook. I'm like this far in. I shared in the vlog, the now dead vlog for last weekend, how big these margins are, so I will share them again because it's insane. I know you can't really tell, but it feels like that there's barely any words on these book pages. I'm like, wow, they really wanted to stretch this book and make it long. Like, okay. So, The Last Samsara is about, like, dragons and, like, dragon hunters and stuff. Like, the plot is average. Like, it's an average YA fantasy plot, but the vibes are really good. I'm really enjoying them vibes. It's like there's this game, Horizon Zero Dawn. It's kind of giving me those vibes. I don't know why, because they're not that much alike, but I'm just getting those vibes from it. And then also this other game that I watched the Brad play, and I can't remember the name of it, so I'll put it on the screen. But I'm getting those vibes from it too. I know this doesn't make any sense, but in my brain, we're Gucci. So yeah, like, this is fun. Dragons, hunting dragons. The characters are fun so far. The part I like the most... My arm's getting tired. Can I, like, lean this on my knee? Yeah, that's fine. That works. So the part I like the best is that there's these little, like, interludes in between chapters that are, like, little stories about the world, like, mythology about the world we're in. That's the best part of the book. I'm like, can the whole thing be about... There was one... Sorry, now I need to lean up to look in here. There was one short story I just read about... Yeah, there was one short story I just read about, like, Ryan... I don't remember how they pronounce his name. And Lillian. So these 2 random characters who I know we're never going to see again. And I'm like, can the whole book be about them? Because that was awesome. Like, that got 5 stars. The rest of the book we're to see. So I'm reading that. And then the last thing I'm reading is I just started... Oh my god... I actually almost dropped that. Sometimes I mess around, but that was real. So now I've started Bridge of Clay. I'm like 20 pages in, I'm confused. I would tell you what this is about, but I don't know. I just heard that nobody likes it. Or at least nobody likes it as much as The Book Thief. And listen, I'm not expecting to like this as much as The Book Thief because The Book Thief is something else. This, I mean... I'm reading this with my friend, and she's already done, so I need to get a move on because I'm on page 22. So that's the goal for the weekend. The writing goal is I'm working on this story called Carousel, which I've shared about in another video, and I'll link it. But so Carousel is like the story I'm working on that's contemporary, which never happens because I'm a fantasy bitch, but it's contemporary, and it's about, let's give like a really vague description because I don't want to like spoil it. It's about a girl who works at an amusement park who has anxiety about relationships, like romantic relationships. So it's pretty personal because same girl, same, I do too. So I'm actually editing it because I've written the whole thing already, but it kind of got messy near the end, so I went back and edited the beginning, and now I'm kind of getting towards the end and fixing it. So I'm hoping, I don't think I'm going to finish this weekend, but I am kind of close to the end, so just as much as I can get done, as much as I can possibly get done, especially because I still don't have a job and I want to feel productive. Anyway, that's the intro. That's kind of what I'm going to be up to. I'll update you if anything changes. Bye. Hello everyone, so I have like a career fair thing in like an hour, so I have this shirt on along with my pajama pants, so that's just how it's gonna be right now. Sorry the sun is busting through that window. It's not even very bright outside, so I don't know what's going on. But I thought that I could write for a little while before the career fair thing. Is this a good... Oh yeah, you can see my friend back there. Some friends, you know, moral support. Yeah, so I'm just gonna write and do like a time-lapse thing. Wish me luck. I'm gonna cut out the audio because I'm sure you don't want to hear click, clack, 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 clack for like however long. Plus, I want to play music, so that would be like a big old copyright strike. This is empty, so this was useless. Hello, so it is Friday night. I thought I'd check in for an update for the end of the day. So I did actually read some today. It's a miracle. I read like 60 pages of Bridget Play. Admittedly, that does not sound like a lot, but it's better than nothing, right? I plan on reading more before I go to bed. It's like 10:30 right now, I think. Might be a little later. My mom and I just watched like 2 hours of Schitt's Creek, so that's fun. So I don't know why I'm walking, but I guess you're coming with me around my room. I also wrote some today. I edited like a chapter and a half. I was gonna edit another chapter, but then I had to like write a whole new scene and I stopped. So I don't think I'm gonna do that tonight. I think I'll work on that tomorrow. The only thing I have going on tomorrow is that I'm running with my friend. She's doing a half Ironman. And she was like, want to run 4 miles of it with me? And I was like, sure, I'm going to be pooped after that. And you're going to just have to keep going for 10 more miles or whatever. So, my God. So, yeah, I'll just roll up and do that with her and then leave. But that's the only thing I have going on tomorrow. So, I'm probably going to write and have lots of time to read and stuff like that. So, that's good. That's it. That's the whole update. It's going well, better than last weekend, so we're already getting somewhere. I actually managed to like vlog more stuff too. I don't know how anything works, but I'm trying, so that's what matters, right? Anyway, good night. Good morning. Look who I am joined here with. Look, he's in the sun. It's a sun bun. This is Cocoa Bean, very good friendo to me. He's actually my sister's rabbit, but she's at college right now, so I'm hanging out with him a lot. Let me get out of your way. Anyway, I made a mistake last night and watched the CW Beauty and the Beast for many hours. And then I was anxious. My body woke me up at like 9, so I'm very tired. I think I got anxious because I had coffee at like 4 p.m. yesterday, as you saw. So I am not gonna repeat that. I'm just not gonna have coffee today because I'm still kind of like wired. Coffee's weird. Sometimes I drink it and I'm totally fine, and I don't even feel like it helped. And sometimes I drink it and I feel like I'm gonna die. So we're just gonna take a break today. It's like 11-ish right now. I laid in bed for like an hour, applied for some jobs. Now I'm here. I'm gonna eat and then read and probably hang out with good old Coco Beanie. Oh, you like the camera? Hello, so it's been a little bit, maybe like an hour. I've written some. I finished that scene that I said I was working on yesterday that I had to add in. I haven't finished the chapter yet, but the rest of the chapter I just have to edit, so that's not going to take a lot of time. Should I like go into like what I'm doing? I guess I can talk a little bit about it. So the scene I had to add was basically to make a scene at the end or near the end feel more earned, because I was reading back over it and it seems really rushed. So I went back and added this other scene to kind of build up to this next scene. And it's not the next scene, but it's in a couple more chapters. This scene happens that needed some build up. It felt very sudden. I already said that. So that's kind of why I added it. I feel like that's not a lot of information because I don't want to like tell all the details of the story, because I want to sell this one day maybe, and you're not going to buy it if you know everything, you know. So that's kind of what I did. I changed. I have to leave to run with my friend in like, oh God, I think it's like noon. What time is it? Let's go look, everybody. It's 11:56. So I need to leave in like 45 minutes to go run with her. So that'll be fun. I think I'll read and eat before then. Yeah, so. All right, so I thought I'd show you guys a little bit of like this book. So usually, oh, my finger was in the camera. Okay, this is professional. So usually I would use Scrivener, but I updated my computer not too recently, and my Scrivener yeeted out of there. So, because I had a really old version of Scrivener. So right now I'm making do with Word until like Christmas. I think I'm gonna ask for it for Christmas. So this is the Carousel Manuscript, which means it's like, I'm gonna like do this so you can't see any words. This is the double space version where I like put the pages to try and like simulate a real book. And I'm at 47,654 words, 157 pages. I have like maybe 10 to 15,000 words left. This is the shortest book I've ever written. Usually I way overwrite, but I think because this is contemporary, it was a little bit easier to keep it at a reasonable length. So, all right, I might have to blur the screen. I don't know how to do that. We'll see what happens. But so maybe I can just do this. So this is the other version, which has like more stuff in it. So yeah, maybe the book will end up being longer because this one's 62K. So I'm on chapter 17 right now. I just finished editing chapter 16. So I'm on chapter 17. But I actually need to add more because I had to like shift the timeline. So it used to take place half in the summer. Why is my hand here? I'm sorry. Half in the summer, half in the school year. But now it's taking place mostly in the summer and like a little bit in the school year. So this is in the school year. So I need to like either fix this timeline or add another chapter where like she leaves for school. So we're going to have to try and figure all that out. The main characters, I guess I can tell you, the main characters' names are June and Ira. They have a relationship. It's cute. Anyway, thought you might find that kind of interesting, kind of go into detail about it. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. Hello, so I just got back from running with my friend. It ended up only being like 3 miles, but I'm still very tired, and she has like 10 miles left, so I just got home. I was like, I would run another, because she's doing like loops. I was like, I would run another loop with you, but I wouldn't make it. So I came home. So part of the reason I'm updating a ton today is because I'm actually going to a wedding tomorrow, which should be super fun, but it's going to be like an all-day thing. I should be able to read for part of it because the wedding is like an hour away, so I'm going to listen to an audiobook. I was going to listen to the Namsara audiobook, but the last time I tried to listen to it in the car, it was like super quiet, so I might have to switch gears and do a different audiobook for that drive. But the wedding isn't until 3, and we're all getting ready at her house, or not all of us, all people at the wedding. Some of us are getting ready at around like 10, so there's going to be a gap where she has to leave, because obviously she's the bride, so she has to leave, and like the bridesmaids have to leave, and I'm not a bridesmaid, so I'll just kind of be like chilling in the house for a little while. So I think I'm going to bring a book for that. So I should be able to get reading done, but I'm not going to film at her wedding. I feel like that would not be very respectful. So I'm trying to update a lot today to make up for tomorrow, where I'm not going to be around as much. So yeah, I just got back. I'm going to read, and then we'll see. I need a shower. So I messed up the dust jacket on this, and I need to go to bed, and this book's confusing. I don't know what's going on. There's like 84 timelines. Oh my god, everything's falling apart. I'm like this far through, so not a lot at all. Oh, this is dope. I didn't know it was so nice under the dust jacket. Alright, so yeah, that's it. I'm lost. I don't think I'm going to finish it this weekend, so hopefully I can finish something else. Good night. Good morning, everyone. It's really cold. It's officially fall. So I'm just waiting for my car to heat up. I'm about to head to my friend's wedding. Well, not the wedding. To get ready for the wedding. I took it very literally. I'm in my pajamas right now. So yeah, I hope she's not mad when I roll up in my pajamas. She's like the least mad person I've ever met, so she probably will not be, but yep. It's about an hour away, so I'm leaving at like 9 to get there at 10. Oh, I put these rings on just because I was like, well, I guess I don't need to put all my jewelry in the backpack. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna be like, hey, I'm in my pajamas. I hope that's fine. I think I'm gonna listen to the Words of Radiance audiobook on the way there. This is a Brandon Sanderson book that's really, really, really long, so I've slowly been making my way through it, and I had the audiobook, and then I lost it, but now I've gotten it back because I was borrowing it from the library. So I think I'm gonna listen to that one, because last time, like I said, I tried to listen to the Namsara one. It was like super quiet. My volume was turned all the way up, that like so high up that my speakers were like staticky. Well, my hearing's not the greatest, so yeah. So yep, that's what I'm gonna do on the drive. I'm waiting for my back window to defrost so that I can see where I'm going. Anyway, bye. Hello, everyone. Oh my god, my hair is insane. I just got back from the wedding. It was really, really fun, but I didn't read at all, and it's way later than I thought it was gonna be when I got back. I thought I was gonna be back at like, well, not that much later. It's like 10 right now. I thought I was gonna be back at like 8, so that's not a huge difference. But I'm so tired, and I need to shower and take all this makeup off my face. I've never worked harder on makeup in my life. I don't think it held up very well. And in this light, it looks like I have raccoon eyes, but I tried. So I am going to read tonight. I really just want to watch that Beauty and the Beast CW show, but I feel like I owe it to y'all to read a little bit. I might extend this to tomorrow just so I can try and finish a book or something, but we'll see what happens. I'm obviously not going to finish a book tonight, but I think I'll just try and read some more of Bridge of Clay, and maybe I can kind of update you on that, like hit the 200 page mark or something like that and update you on that. So yeah, that's it. I think I will extend this tomorrow and do like one big 4-day weekend thing. That's my plan, I think. So stay tuned. I'm going to shower now. Hello, everyone. So I feel like, I know I've said this a few times, but I feel like this vlog in particular just really shows you how chaotic my reading is, because I just went on a walk and listened to some of the last Samsara. So this is, I bet you don't even remember this, because this was, I mentioned this like once at the beginning of the vlog, but it's fine. I wanted to talk a little bit more about this book. I mentioned I love the vibes, but like, and I'm still enjoying the vibes, but it's like the only thing I'm enjoying. Like, there's supposedly this like forbidden romance between the main character, whose name is Asher. It says her name is Asha, but the audiobook narrator says Asher, so I'm gonna go with Asher. And Asher is like supposedly having this forbidden romance with her slave, and like, okay, that's kind of happening, but it's kind of insta-lovey. Like, she meets him and likes him, and then she's like, wait, he's a slave, so actually he's the worst and he should die. But like, I don't believe it, because she just talked about how she loved him for like 10 minutes, so that's kind of annoying. I wish Asher's brother was in this more, because I like him the best. He's my favorite character. I don't know, like, and it's also, she's supposed to be hunting this big dragon named Kovu, I think his name was. And both times, like, she goes out to look for him and then falls asleep, and then Kovu finds her. And I was like, what? Isn't she supposed to be hunting the dragon? I guess I'm just a little confused about the dragon hunting specifically. But again, like, I'm still interested. The vibes are still there. I'm enjoying the audiobook. I'm like about a third of the way through. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to read any more of that today. But I will try and finish something. And if I don't, I don't. But I'm going to try. So, cool. Alright everyone, it's Monday night. I've edited this whole video except for this clip. This is going to be the last clip. This ended up being longer than I wanted it to be. I was trying to think of like a quick vlog, but you know, it was 4 days of my life, so I guess it warrants some time or whatever. So really quick, I wanted to talk a little bit about the books I was reading in this vlog. So I read like 150 pages or so of Bridge of Clay this weekend, which was pretty good. This book is confusing just because of the way it's told. Let me see if I can like open it up. Well, you can't really tell, but it's like almost verse, but not quite. So it's very poetic, but still, it's kind of like prose poetry, but it makes it confusing just because they don't lay everything out for you. So you kind of have to infer, but I am kind of getting it. Like, it's about these 5 brothers named, like, their last name was Dunbar. So it's about the Dunbar, right? Oh my God, panic. Dunbar, yeah. It's about these 5 Dunbar brothers. The oldest, Matthew, is the one telling the story. Though I don't know why, because like he's barely in the book. So maybe that'll be more clear. And it's about the 5 boys who are all, they're like 13. I think Matthew's like 21. He might be a little older, but they're like 13 to 21. And it's about the second to youngest named Clay, which is why it's called Bridge of Clay. And he goes to help his father build a bridge, because his father, I guess, is living on this, not an island, but he's living on the other side of this river, and the river can flood, and so his father's worried about getting trapped on the other side of the river with no way to get across. So he tries to enlist all his son's help, but something has happened in the father's life that has ostracized him from his children, because the boys don't live with the father. Matthew, I guess, takes care of all his younger brothers. So we're following Clay as he helps his father, but we're also following the Dunbar parents. So we're following their father, who they call, his name's Michael, but they call him the murderer, and I don't know why yet. They call him the murderer, and then we follow their mother, who we know is dead. So it is a little confusing because we jump back and forth from Clay to the parents, and sometimes I don't know that we're with like Michael Dunbar instead of Clay Dunbar, and it takes me a second to figure out where we are. But slowly but surely, I'm making my way through it. I actually like it. I tried to read this like so this is a gift from my grandmother, and I tried to read it right when she gave it to me a few years ago, and I got confused and put it down. But this time around, I'm enjoying it a lot more. I like comprehending it a lot better. So I read a lot of that this weekend, and then, y'all will be so proud, I finished the book. but it wasn't Chain of Gold because I hate myself. I checked out this book called In the Dark, in the House in the Wood, in the Wood in the House in the Dark, or something, by Laird Hunt. This was a catastrophe, what I just said. I'll put a picture. But I checked it out from the library on my phone like a few weeks ago because I think Kayla from Books and Lala was talking about it and how it was a weird book and it sounded interesting. And I was like, oh, it'll be perfect for fall. And I got it and it was really short. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to try and plow through it today so I can say I finished something. Plus, it was almost going to be due at the library, so I wanted to finish it. And I could not tell you a single thing about this book. I truly don't know what happened. I read it with my eyes, but it was about a girl who went in the woods and then like a bunch of shit happened, but I don't know what happened. I don't know if I liked it. I gave it 3 stars just because I was like, neat? I don't know. If anyone else has read this, help me. Like, I don't know what to say. I was complaining about being confused about this book, but that was nothing compared to In the Night, in the Dark, in the whatever. So yeah. Anyway, that's it. I'm going to wrap this up because I don't want it to be any longer than it already is. I hope you enjoyed the chaos of my reading life. Oh, I also wrote, edited 2 chapters this weekend. So that was fun. So yeah. Thanks for coming along with me. Let me know if you want to see anything like this in the future. Have a great week. Bye.